Do you want to do the intro?
Yeah, I can figure that. I guess I can figure that out.
Alright.
Hello, people. Duby Winchester here. I don't really want to be in this video. I just want to sit next to an attractive lady and smile and, have a couple of drinks and all that. But anyways, welcome to Rita's Hood. It's an honor to be on here. Yeah.
This is the first time you're being truthful in your entire life.
Nah, on the contrary. the truth, all that comes out from my mouth is truth,
This is the first time. Now you're saying that you're honored.
Yeah, I am.
To be in this hood.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, this is Duby and he is a hoodlum.
Well, before she starts, not giving praise to whom praise is due, the Winchester, please. The Winchester is very
I don't understand. Where did you get the name Winchester from?
I've been called that since secondary school. I don't know if you watched some supernatural series. There was the Winchester brothers. There was a series when we were young. I mean, and my brother were like 5 or 6. Shout out to Tricks. Hey, blood, yeah, on.
Yeah, that one, see?
So, yeah, that was how the name came about.
God.
Our like tit-a-tat. So they called us the Winchester brothers, and since then it has kind of stuck. Nobody ever calls me by my normal local name. Nobody ever calls me just Duby. So it's always Duby Winchester. So,
okay, Duby wants to collect my hood. Please. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. What's popping, guys? Hope you guys are fine, because as always,
she's fine.
It's all good.
I know.
And this hood, and I am fine.
And I'm handsome.
Yeah, very handsome.
I will make a perfect couple, don't you think?
We don't make any perfect couples. Duby is my brother.
Storm the comment section. Tell them we are meant to be.
We're not meant to be.
As in, is it that hard?
We're not meant to be.
This is husband and wife.
We're not meant to be. Duby, are you single?
Yeah, I am.
How is that possible? How can you be single with all this gorgeousness?
You know how it is now. We save the best for the best. You get. We don't just go out there and be with anybody. And
I'm too proud.
I know it's not pride. It's confidence. There's a thin line, so people get too confused. You understand what I'm saying?
You understand?
Exactly.
I understand what you're saying.
So I'm single and not searching, but you can apply.
Why do people keep saying they're single and not searching?
It's just something they say, but deep down, I'm searching. I need that gorgeous girl, baby. Come on, I want to be taken care of. Is that too much to ask? I'm a young man. I need some good loving. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I swear.
So what's your spec?
No, she's sitting right next to me.
It's a lie. Fat lie. Don't be your lying, because I already know your spec. So don't lie. Just tell us what your spec is.
She doesn't know nada. But to be truthful, I don't know what I like until I'm looking at it. I'm not one of those people that say she has to be this, she has to be that, blah. I like life surprise me,
But you like back and front, sure?
No, what's all that? That is. Those are not what.
Dude, are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. I'm so sure. I'm very sure. When I see you and I like you, the rest is history. But I don't sit down one place and start thinking, what I like? She has to be this, her nose has to be that. No, come on. No, but she comes real close. If not for real.
What do you mean by I come real close? See, I'm a spec, I beg. I am a spec.
She's
so remove the
spec, not what we know. Where
I'm your spec. Leave that in. Just like I know that I'm not agree.
Alright, cool.
Anyway. But Duby, all this one you're saying you're single, you're not searching. If a girl should ask you out now, would you agree? If she's your spec, are you okay with girls shooting their shot? This thing they say, girls shooting their shot. Is it something that you're cool with?
Which guy in the world isn't okay with girls shooting their shot? Especially in this part of the country, you know what I'm saying? The onus is on you, the guy, to make the move, shoot the shot, build in fact, everything is basically on you. All she does is reciprocate. So there's no guy that will not be turned on by a confident girl that comes and lets you know what
any confident girl. Any confident girl.
I won't say any. A beautiful, confident girl. And even if she's not beautiful, but she's confident, we'll appreciate the fact that she was confident and let her down.
Duby, I don't want to tell your story, but you've been in that situation and you ran.
Please tell my story. I'm open as a book.
Duby, when we first came here.
Okay, what happened?
You knew this situation. I don't want to tell your story.
Please tell my story. That's what I hear. I run from that.
And you ran. No. You were in that situation and you ran.
What? With who, please? As in, enlighten me.
Have you forgotten? That girl now.
Do you know the girl?
I didn't know the girl when we first came here.
I just gisted you.
No, I saw the girl. Like, Duby, you have a girlfriend. Who is that girl?
No. It doesn't work like that. Come on.
See, now this is a girl shooting her shot at you and you were running. Why?
Well, it depends on the kind of shot. Not every shot is well. What's the word I'll use now? It depends on how she shots the shot. Let me put it that way, It wasn't. my type of. I didn't want to receive that kind of shot, you know.
Why? She wasn't your spec or what? What exactly was it? Because you were just here now saying, "Oh, confidence. Even if she's not that pretty." So, what was different with that case?
No, point of correction. No matter how confident you are, see, when it comes to the Winchester, pretty is a must. You understand?
Okay.
It's not as if ugly girls are not good to go. It's just there's this thing about waking up in the morning and rolling to the outside of the bed and the face that's looking at you. The first thing you're saying in the morning is a pretty girl. I like that.
Like this one.
No,
sitting back
I have my
here.
man sleeping next to someone like this. I don't understand. Like Jesus, she's too fair. Like the ghost or something.
Your eye will blind. This fairness will blind your eye, Duby.
I know.
Okay, so that one wasn't that pretty or what?
She was too wayward. She was too money conscious. You know. She wasn't just what I wanted. You know when a girl is beautiful and she acts like she's not. Like she lives the knowing that she's beautiful to you. That is what I like. Not a girl that's beautiful and she acts like she's all that. Come on, like, please.
So you don't like that a girl is fine and she acknowledges it and she feels herself.
There's a difference between acknowledging and the difference between being too prideful about the fact that she's beautiful. You know?
I don't see anything wrong with that. If you've got it, flaunt it.
Yeah, just like this, you know.
And another thing is like guys have issues with girls who are actually fine and they try to flaunt it, and they have this ideology about pretty girls. I don't know. One time I was giving this guy a green light and he said I was too fine to be faithful.
Ladies and gentlemen, I concur. Look at that. Can you keep this in the house and you believe that she's
Jesus, my heart is broken.
Yeah.
I am, and actually,
She doesn't even have a heart.
You're getting me.
Let's start from there. Leave all this when she's telling you.
No, you're getting me wrong because I'm like the most faithful person I know.
Okay. Do you know? Emphasis on the word you. But
I'm a very faithful person. Honestly, I'm a very faithful girlfriend, and that's why I don't just do any kind of relationships. I didn't really see why this person would, think that of me. Okay. I was flashing my green lights, like I wanted to blind this guy's eye with green lights.
I see.
And what he was saying was that I was too fine to be faithful, and that was really hurtful, and I just had to forget about that one. I was like, this one is not serious. Like I was shooting shot. I wasn't shooting any shot. This person has been following my ass around for over 1 year. When I turned around, to try it out, he came up with, I was too fine to be faithful. And I feel like that was just his excuse. Maybe he wasn't ready at the time. You know how guys are not being straightforward.
We are very straightforward. Leave the not being straightforward to girls. Guys know what they want and they go for it and they say it as it is. It's girls that want you and she's ready to wait 10 years just because of you didn't make the first move. Or if she wants to get your attention, she'll use subtle means to get it. She doesn't come out up front. And as for the guys saying that you're too fine to be faithful, like I said, I concur. I can't have this in the house. This is a problem.
I think you say, how am I a problem?
Look at this. Why are you at work? You'll be bothered, honey. Are you okay? Where are you? Where are you going to? You understand what I'm saying? Because
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because she'll go out there and she'll get checkers and admirers and...
But that's the problem. That is the problem. How do you want to be in a relationship when you don't have trust? When you cannot have peace of mind knowing that, okay, your partner is going to be faithful and your partner is going to stay true to you?
No.
Doesn't mean you cannot date a pretty girl. Because you're going to think. So what is the problem? Why would you support somebody who says a girl is too fine to be faithful? Like, the fact that you're fine means you cannot stick to one person.
Okay.
Because that's what you're trying to justify now.
No,
because somebody is fine or because a girl is fine, she cannot stick to one person.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. Don't construe my statement, please. Don't spoil my market. Ladies and gentlemen, I can trust a pretty girl. In fact, I love pretty girls, you understand? But I wasn't just talking about any pretty girl. I was talking about this particular.
What are you saying?
Yes, it's a channel where there is some truth, ladies and gentlemen. Let me expose Rita Ibi dance.
Hey, like bicycle.
Anyways, jokes aside, probably he did.
But please counter that thing you just said now about me.
About you?
Yes, tell them it's not true, please.
I don't know how will I know. You have to date me first for me to figure
I can't date you, please. And you don't know, so why are you saying it's true about me?
Well, a lot of people say things about us and they don't even get to know us. We allow.
Anyway, he's lying. Continue.
All right. I'm saying the truth, by the way. So as I was saying, anyways, that a girl is pretty is not a must that she will be unfaithful.
Exactly.
It's stupid to think that way. Well, it's very natural when it comes to guys. You know how we can be very egotistic. That we feel we have a pretty girl, especially the fact that she gets to go out there and we can't be with her 247. We feel other guys are even better than us. Sometimes we secretly think about that, trust me, but they'll deny it. We feel other guys are better than also talk to her and she'll probably be carried away with whatever the guy is offering. So that would be what made him make such a statement. But it's 50% true, 50% wrong. Nah, come on.
It's 0% true for me. If I want to be in a relationship with somebody, I'm always prepared to be faithful.
Bullshit.
And when I don't want to be in a relationship, I stay. Just like now, I am single, and it's because I'm okay being single.
No, on the contrary, she's keeping herself for me. She just doesn't.
I'm not keeping myself for you. This human rights. I'm not keeping myself for anybody.
Oh.
And that was a very bad thing to say to anybody. Just because a girl is pretty does not mean she's for the streets. You get? Exactly. Just because somebody is pretty, doesn't mean she's for the streets. If you cannot deal with a pretty girl, find an ugly one. Since pretty girls are not faithful, you don't come and meet me. It's not like I was shooting shot at him. He came to meet me, and he has been asking me out for a while. And then when I said to try, Baba came and said, I cannot be faithful. What's nonsense? Anyway, I left his ass.
You left his ass?
Yeah, I did leave his ass. I mean, look at you. You're handsome, but it doesn't mean. What kind of human? It doesn't. That you're good looking does not mean you cannot stick to one person.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, Duby.
No. See, you can count on me. Leo by sign, the most faithful. If I give you my heart, it's yours. Seriously. I'll even tell everyone out there that I meet that even wants me that you are there. Trust me. And people like us, we're actually on the wrong end of the stick most times. They're the ones, it's now us that the girl now, gets messed up and stuff like that. It's true.
Talking about hearts though, have you been heartbroken before?
Yeah.
Are you scared to say?
No, I wasn't scared. I was just thinking about whether you guys need to know that or not. But come on.
No, you told me it's part of growing up. So pain now has to be part of growing up. I don't know. Explain that, please.
Okay, let me put it this way. You need to hurt for you to even know yourself better. It doesn't even really have to do with the person too. If you go through a relationship, you know how you're in love and all that, it's so sweet, it's so beautiful, the honeymoon phase, oh my god. And I'm very good at it. Like, man, if they could record us, we'll be like a bestseller, we'll like smash the box office if there's anything like that. But when you get heartbroken, you get to learn a lot about yourself. Trust me. Because pain is the best teacher. If everything is good, if everything is rosy, you will know a lot of things about you. But if a girl, especially a girl that you're really in love with, breaks your heart, you get wiser. How would I put it? It cannot be explained really. It can just be felt. You just know, it's something you just know. How you know is that when you're getting into maybe another relationship with another person, you see how much you've evolved and you've matured, and that would have not been possible if pain wasn't there. You break up with a girl. If I was dating a girl and the guy that breaks up with the girl and moves to another girl, what the next girl is getting most times practically mostly more of the same. You get me? Okay. But if I date a girl and the girl gets to be the one to leave me and I get hurt, when I'm getting on to the next girl, because of the pain I've gone through trying to purge the previous person out of my system, because really that's what heartbreak is all about. Getting used to not being with that person again. You get? By the time being with someone new, someone else, I'll get to avoid mistakes I've made. I know, okay, probably push the person away. I get to you do everything smart and with sense, because sometimes even being so good and so loving and all that, there has to be a limit, because you might do it too much and you get to chase the person away. Yeah, trust me, some people are not actually comfortable with the fact that you're too sweet, you're too loving. So,
really?
Yeah, so pain teaches you balance. And the funny thing, the irony is that pain makes you more confident in yourself. Yeah, trust me, it does.
I don't really know about that, but there seems to be some truth in that, but then pain also puts you in this dark place, somehow if you get to deal with your pain alone, you become very independent. And at least for me, I've had to deal with some kind of pain that it makes me so immune to every other thing.
Are you serious? Where was I?
Yeah, get out.
Oh no. I'll listen to
you. In some cases, going through so much pain can make you very, very heartless, emotionless.
I don't really buy into that statement, because that's what most people say. Really, somebody hurts you and now suddenly you're heartless. Bullshit. Everybody wants to claim heartless. Everybody wants to claim hard guy and have feelings anymore. It's a lie. In fact, these ones that are talking about it, they're the ones that if you get closer and you look deep down, they're looking for who to love them. Even despite the pain, they want to love again. You understand? You want someone that will pick up those pieces and make them whole again. Or they put up in front of pain as maybe heartless pain. Like, bullshit. What this free advice I'm giving people out there? Anybody that I come across, especially guys that's forming,
especially guys, right?
Yeah. Sorry to the guys out there, I'm ratting you all out, but
rat them.
Anybody that comes and starts forming, I can really love you because there's so much pain in my past relationship, is a lie. He either doesn't want to be really that serious with you, or he's just a jerk.
Yeah, guys, they give a lot of excuses just to not be in committed relationships.
Exactly. I concur, seriously.
That's very bad. They use a lot of things. They use a lot of things. Someone say, "Oh, I'm dealing with this. Oh, they've been so heartbroken." One came to me the other time, say, "Oh, girls have dealt with me so much." Okay, so girls have dealt with you so much. You now want to come and deal with me? Because other people dealt with you want to come and deal with me. Did I tell you people have not dealt with me too? Like they said, the heartbreak is going around. That's reached everybody. Reach everybody.
Does this look like the person that's heartbroken or the person that deals with the heartbreak?
I have been heartbroken actually. I've felt pain both from relationship and from normal life circumstances.
Are you serious?
But it hasn't really changed me. I'm still a very loving person, in as much as my exterior seems very hard. You've somehow found that out. I have a very soft interior, but it doesn't mean that I'm not mean when I have to be. Like I said, I'm Gemini. I have two individuals in me, so
First of all,
hot and cold.
I like the way that came out. Soft interior. I mean, like, geez.
Yeah, my interior is very soft.
Yes, her interior is very soft.
How do you know? Like you've been there.
I don't know, but I hope to get invited on this.
You will never.
Just to visit. We don't plan on staying.
Never ever.
Let's just see what it's like. Just visit.
You will never ever get invited. Thank you. So honestly, especially to guys, try to just put your shit together. Get your shit together. You don't come around and want to mess with somebody and then give the excuse, "Oh, I've been dealt with. Oh, girls are broken." When they've broken your heart, they've broken our hearts too. Now, don't come and add to our pain.
True though.
She gets.
What's all the girls out there? Don't accept no excuses.
Don't accept all those stupid excuses.
Anybody that wants you. I'm a guy and I know. If I want you, I don't care if 20 people have broken my heart before you. Man,
exactly.
I will apply pressure.
Apply. Honestly, and effort is a thing, but people don't know. When somebody really wants you, there's no way you don't see it. The amount of effort that they put into chasing you.
True. Effort is everything.
Effort is everything. Yeah, effort is everything.
It speaks. It has its own language, and it's a beautiful language. It's better than the words coming out of his mouth the moment you guys are together and all that. No, effort is. It shows I want you. You're wanted. Just like I've been trying with this sister of yours.
You won't be trying anything to me.
I have, but I don't know. She just I don't know. I feel she loves me, but she just doesn't.
Your girlfriends are going to watch this video and they're going to all leave you.
Well, like the gentleman I am, PCL. I can pay your transport safe for leaving. This is where we want to be. You don't even know house here, Duby. Mansions. What would I don't know, but this is where we want to be.
Please don't mind him. He's a joker. He's a joker. He's always like this. No, I'm not taking care of no hearts. Please, my own heart. I've not finished taking care of it.
It's because you're on camera. Don't worry. Behind the scenes, we know what's going on.
He's lying. He's lying. Anyway, guys, that's by the way. And another one to ask you, Duby, this pretty privileged thing, does it work for guys?
I'm on your YouTube channel. It's not because of is it because of I talk to? No, it's because of, ladies and gentlemen, you can feel the merchandise. I don't
understand which merchandise.
Okay, but okay. On the more serious note, it's more of a girl thing. I was having the argument because as a guy, man, really nobody's saying you, brother. Hey,
I don't think that's true.
It's so true. What works for guys is your financial power mostly, especially in this part of the world. That's what I can say works for you. Let me say financial power, privilege. But if you see for being pretty, now you find pass. You understand? It doesn't work like that for guys. But for girls,
But there are too many pretty girls now. Like these days, every girl is fine.
Sorry, are we living in the same world? Every girl is fine.
Most of the girls. Everybody is beautiful. In some ways, do you get? And attraction is a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Even for men, attraction is a thing. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Exactly. So there are men who have gone into places just because they were good looking, or because honestly, I'm sure.
Okay.
And you cannot tell me it has not happened to you
No,
at all?
it hasn't.
It hasn't.
No, it hasn't. It doesn't even happen for guys.
It does happen for
Guys, please, have you ever been invited somewhere, or if you got into somewhere and what works for you, open door for you was because you were handsome?
I'm sure it has happened for guys. Maybe you don't know the guys that it has happened for, but I'm sure it has happened for guys. Just the same way that guys like pretty girls. Men also like good looking. Yeah, women also like good looking guys.
But that's where it ends.
He's good looking. You could get a privilege just because you're good looking.
Why?
It happens for both sexes.
Guys, have you ever gone for a job interview and there's a woman that is your boss and she's interviewing guys and she gave you the job because you were handsome?
I'm very sure it has happened. It hasn't happened to you. I'm very sure it has happened.
And
I'm very sure there are women who will give privileges to guys because they look good. I am very sure. Come on now, girls like handsome, good six packs. Even some people, their own spec is spot belly.
Yeah.
Good looking guys. So I'm very sure this pretty privilege thing is for everybody. You cannot tell me because it has not happened to you doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
That's highly debatable, guys. You don't go anywhere where you're looking for something in this life and it was given to you on a platter because you're handsome. And I know you all can conquer. You had to work for it, or you had to be qualified to be given. Women only appreciate a guy's handsomeness just because, okay, he's fine. That's it. That's where it ends. They appreciate it. They like the fact it's fine. But the guy doesn't get to be given stuff or have stuff done for him because of his handsome. He's just appreciated. But women, guys, you know what you're talk, man. Enter the same place with life. Like, make your CV fat rich like this.
It's not true.
Carry out the degree.
It's not
one
true.
of the best procedures.
I don't think that still happens these days. People getting jobs because they're good looking. Honestly.
Trust me.
When I was working in the bank, people always say, "Oh, I see why you got the job because you're good looking." I'm like, that's an insult. You don't tell me I got a job because I was good looking.
Okay.
I had to go through several processes to get that job. Wrote very hard GMAT exam. Went for 2 interviews that were really hot, and I passed. That was how I got the job. And nobody gives you a job because you're good looking.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't think anybody gets a job these days because they're good looking, except the organization is looking for something else.
Well,
apart from
there were other guys that wrote the whole GMAT exam and everything and did interviews with you, weren't they?
Exactly, they didn't pass.
So you felt you getting the job was because you are...
Because I qualified.
Okay, so you feel those guys weren't qualified.
Exactly. The thing with writing that exam is that your result comes right out the moment you're done. And it's very hard. You don't use calculator, you have to solve very hard mathematics. So you don't tell me it's because I was pretty, it's because I passed.
Yeah, she's
okay.
She keeps trying to let you know she's pretty.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Yeah, but
I know you don't like girls that blow their trumpet too much.
No,
please, I'm fine. It's not that easy. My mom is fine. That's why I'm fine.
If not, you go rust. Please blow your trumpet. But what I was trying to say is that it's a bank again. Bank always employ pretty girls. So
no, that's not true.
Yes, because once when you enter their building, you like where you are, you want to stay, and it works. So it's not as if there is something that they're doing that is wrong. Because as a guy, if I enter a bank and I'm still skeptical about the services they render and I want to open an account or whatever, it's better if a pretty girl is not smiling and say, "Hello, welcome to so and so bank. How can we be of service to you?" That one guy that is like me, that is buff with beard.
Duby. This is what everybody thinks, but that is a lie.
Another example, I know a lot of pretty
banks
girls
employ people who are competent enough. If you walk into a banking hall and then you have somebody who is very rude at customer service, trust me, you would not continue to bank with that particular bank. So it's not just about somebody being pretty. If a girl is pretty and she's not rendering her services appropriately, come on, there'll be everything wrong with it.
Pretty girls always render good services. Like the people would hardly see anything wrong with. If a pretty girl tell you, "Excuse me, what's your problem?" You take it as, "Hi, how are you? How you doing?"
This one does not have sense.
It's true, fact.
This one does not have any single sense at all.
Not to be offensive, but I've met a lot of pretty girls who came to a city where guys have been looking for jobs and they came and got job easily with less qualification. And how I know is because of their pretty they got employees. And when I have a conversation with them, "Where do you work?" "Okay, I work at maybe, for example, Capital Communications." "Are you serious? What is your company all about? What do you do?" Do you know they know jack shit or what their company does when they're working there? They can't defend their job. What do you people do? What services do you offer? How can I come and what do I need to do to employ your services? They just begin and say, the one was telling me, it's an IT firm and I'm like the project manager. "Oh, IT firm. What part of IT? IT is a broad field. What do people do?" We don't. She couldn't defend jack shit. So she's practically there because she's pretty, and it's not just her, most of them. And saying talking about the bank, and I say bank employs people how qualified. So it's like a coincidence that every bank connector will see pretty girls. So pretty girls are always qualified.
I don't understand why do people think pretty girls don't know anything.
Most of the time.
A lot of pretty girls are very smart. Honestly,
highly debatable too.
I don't care if you think it's debatable, but that's the truth.
I'm not saying that.
Every friend, I have a lot of female friends, and they're all very pretty and very smart. I don't know why people think because they get pretty, she has nothing upstairs.
That's why like the white people will be like, she's a dumb blonde. You get things like that, isn't it? Like, you know how blondes are very, yes. Most, I don't know. It's a general knowledge that most pretty girls.
So it's really wrong to make those kind of hasty generalizations about girls just because they're good looking.
Yeah,
maybe that's bad.
Well, you could say that there's some truth to that. Maybe the fault is not with the pretty girls. Maybe the fault are with the owners of the companies, which are mostly men, and who they want in their organizations are mostly pretty girls. But there's no way you cannot say there's no some atom of truth to the fact that pretty girls get employed faster. Pretty privilege exists.
Exactly, not just with girls. Pretty privilege exists, but not just with girls.
Mostly girls. I've never ever met, maybe it's me, but I've never seen any guy that was given something or something was done for because he was handsome.
You've never seen. That's what you should say. But it does exist. Anyway, guys, I've come to the end of this chit chat with Duby. Did I tell you Duby is a lawyer? He's a lawyer that is scared of courts. You know why he's scared of courts, though?
I don't fancy I don't fancy trying to convince another man to sit But yeah, the law is broad. That is just litigation. There are other parts I'm interested in, your properties, corporate contracts, whatever it is. We can represent you. Even alternative dispute resolutions. You can call your boss. And probably that is where the pretty privilege comes in, because there's no way your opponent is sitting on the side of the table and your lawyer is this face and he or she doesn't want to do what you want them to do. Trust me. Tried and tested.
Which face?
This face. Then why does she getting carried away with the face? When I open my mouth, then the voice, like, come on. So, ladies and gentlemen.
You're such a proud being.
Confidence, like I told you, it's a thin line, so people really confuse it.
There's no thin line anymore.
Very thin line.
You're proud. You're confident. You're confident. Duby, you are proud. You're not a lawyer on top.
Duby, you are confident, and yes, you're a lawyer on top.
Oh God, so this one is a character.
Hit your boy up, it's your stylish lawyer, Duby Winchester. You understand?
Duby Winchester. And he's my neighbor, so I know where he lives. So if you need litigation, what do you call it? Litigation services, right?
No, I don't offer litigation services. If you need contractual services.
Okay, if you need contractual. Did I get it?
Yeah, contractual, yes.
Oh, you want contractual services. Hit my lawyer friend up, and he's my brother. We are both from Njikoka. Leave all these things he's doing.
Yeah, that's why we're going to get married.
We're not getting which nonsense married.
I see like 6,
lies.
6, 7. Two should have my color. 5 should have a color. No, she's more than capable.
No way. Duby has plenty girlfriends. Leave all these things that you're talking about. And the funny thing is that you never see them. They're ghosts. They just enter piam, and before you know it, they're out.
Because they don't.
You never see them.
Because they don't exist. I'm indoors. I'm quiet. I'm faithful. I'm just looking for the right one. I love love. I want to be in love. Please don't listen to her. All my potential girlfriends.
But anyway, in as much as he's lying, he's actually single and he's a nice guy. So if you're interested, you know how we do it now. You hit me up, give me small thing, and I'll just link you.
She will actually link you. She'll be jealous. She loves me. She doesn't want to admit it.
Love you.
She'll collect.
Do this, my neighbor. He lives downstairs. Link me up, pay me small money, and I'll carry you and I'll give it to you wholesale. Carry him, remove him from this compound.
Penthouse, sorry, not downstairs. Not the compound.
Downstairs.
Like after her house, there's one above.
No.
That she doesn't see, but that's why I dwell. You understand? So please.
Oh my God.
So please.
This guy, God forbid. Anyway, guys, it's been so nice having this chit chat with Duby, and let me know if you want to see his nonsense face again here.
Yeah, and this is Rita's Hood. Hit the like button, keep subscribing.
Yeah,
tell your friends, like I said, tell your friends' friends, and your friends' girlfriends' friends. You understand? It's all fun here, and who knows? The more people subscribe, the more I'll be poised to come and show you my face again. Yeah,
you always get to see Duby because he's always around and he's very chatty. We have a lot of conversations, meaner conversations downstairs, and it's always a vibe.
I'm sure people by the time you watch this video can conclude that there's a chemistry here.
There's no chemistry, nothing.
So please help me tell her in the comment section. Just tell her
nothing, not one single chemistry.
You push she get married already.
Lie, fat lie. Fat lie.
Till next time.
There's no chemistry. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And you see, I've been keeping to my word. I told you there are amazing food loves and food, and you've been getting to meet them.
Yeah.
And there's still so many of them that you're going to meet.
True.
So don't go anywhere. Subscribe, tell your friends to tell their friends, and
we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. And we love you. Do we love them, right?
I love you, man. Is you I love?
Get the Bye.